You cross that line tonight. Now you got the green light. I warned you right, I told you clear. Don't step at me foul, don't bring that fear. But you puffed your chest like you knew this road and cracked like a branch when the pressure showed. You tried to talk tough with a borrowed tone, but everybody knew you were soft to the bone. Family to me ain't words or pride, it's who I bleed for. I stand beside and you poked at mine like you thought I'd fold. Like I ain't built from the dirt and cold. You riled that storm, you kicked that gate. Now you drag the weight of a self-made fate. You ran from the smoke like a scared straight pup. Hid in the dark hoping we give up, but cowards leave footprints louder than boots. In the woods always whisper the truth or roots. You cracked that oak with a shaky hand. Now the whole damn county knows where you stand. You walked in circles trying to dodge the night, but you can't outrun the automatic green light. You shouldn't have breathed on my family's name, shouldn't have stirred that outlaw flame. Now every trail you take, every shadow you cross reminds you of the moment you accepted that loss. You crossed that line tonight. Now you got the green light. Too reckless for a man so weak, barking out threats with a trembling cheek. You thought you were sharp, thought you had that fire, but flinched like hell when the flames climb high. You pushed that limit, you spat those lies and vanished quick when you realize that a man like me don't break, don't bend, don't pause when it comes to defend. Mess with my blood and you seal your fate, and you wrote that letter at a desperate rate. Now every creek bed, every pine tree line carries that echo of the shit you signed. You dipped in shadows, switched your spots, thinking we ain't tracking those coward plots, but we roam these hills like we own this land, and you don't get far with a shaky stand. You try to blend in with the noise and grime, but truth never hides in a fool's timeline. Your voice too thin, your story too fake, your spine too brittle for the heat you make. You made your path crooked, stitched in spite. Now all that's left is the green light. You touch what's sacred, cross that line. Now these back row whisper your deadline. Ain't no talking it out, ain't no changing the tide. You stepped in deep on the outlaw side, and I ain't chasing, ain't rushing your trail. The woods move quiet when they hump betrayal. You brought this curse on your own damn soul. Now you walk that way with no control. And every wrong you did stacks tall and tight, each one clicking into that green light. You cross that line tonight. Now you got the green light. You don't know pressure like the promise I keep. You don't know danger like the calm I sleep. I ain't loud with rage, ain't wild with hate. I move like truth when it locks your fate. You cracked that seal when you struck that mine, and a hit like that is a fatal sign. Family first is the code I breathe, and you cross that O with a viper's weave. Now every lie you planted in spite becomes another mile in this green light. You try to hide deep where the scared ones go, but the dark don't shield you from what we know. You thought I was bluffing, thought I shrug it all, but I don't treat betrayal like a small-time skull. You aimed at my blood with a snake's teeth bite, and snakes get crushed under outlaw night. You walked into hell thinking I forgive, but hell don't change how the real ones live. We settle our debts in a dirt road way, and you wrote your name on the bill that day. Now you wander tight with a hollow chest, hoping this weight might let you rest. But loyalty broken, don't patch your mend, and this ain't the kind of story you can twist at the end. You cracked your future, dimmed your sight, all with one choice, the green light. Ain't no erase, ain't no resets with you. Dug this grave with your own stitch. So walk that road with the fear you made, cause men like me don't let that fade. You cross that line.